In retrospect, fam, the narcissist knew that I was protected. And I knew that things just weren't adding up. But we both took the bait. We're going to get into it. I'm going to talk a little bit about my story, tell you some of the things that I went through. And then also at the end, I feel the need to give a spiritual reading. And if that's not your thing, you can exit at the end of the information. I understand. But if so, stick around. I want to talk to the collective, and hopefully you can see some similarities in the stories, honey. First of all, let me tell you, this particular journey was a trip because, first of all, we both are spiritual people. We both, the narcissist and I, had very psychic tendencies, and were very mentally and spiritually in tune with each other. It was crazy. That was part of what made me really feel like, just blown away by the love bombing and just feeling like he was the one. Because yes, like, okay, this my spiritual counterpart here, honey. And I'm sleeping with the devil the whole time, sleeping with the devil. As I've figured out the journey, as God has been revealing things to me the whole time along the way, years after the fact, okay? If you are in a narcissistic situation, I feel like I'm talking to many of you. There are some of you who are stuck in a situation, you sick and tired, you see it for what it is, you ready to go, you need a plan. There are some of you who are about to experience the Hoover, or may have experienced the Hoover. They don't like to go anywhere, honey. They think you always want them. They're always trying to get in, their little ego. So anyway, like I was saying, both of us were very spiritual, had very similar spiritual gifts. And, I guess he was doubting my power, honey. I like to be on the slide with mine. I don't always like to talk about and release what I know, but just believe that I am always a person that is processing information. And even in the midst of me making my mistakes, and you as well, even in the midst of making our mistakes, we are still processing information. So see it for what it is. But he did not know what he was up against, okay? He did not know that I was a thoroughbred. This man had a lineage of warlocks, honey. A lineage of those with psychic abilities, but used it for manipulation. Also had some different, things going on in his family as well. I'm not going to get too much into that, but that alone should have been the red flag. But the narcissist tried to make it seem like he was ashamed of those people and their tactics, and that he was different and he operated in a different way. But really, he didn't. He did the same thing and some. But what he didn't realize was just how protected I am, how connected I am to my ancestors and my family, how I walk righteously, honey. Therefore, I'm divinely protected. I'm not perfect. But God has been a part of my life for as long as I remember, and I know God. Even in the midst of me being lost with the narcissist, I always felt God covering me, protecting me as I'm making mistakes, loving me through it as I'm making these mistakes. He had no idea. He didn't know the lineage that I come from. I come from a lineage of preachers and witches and priestess. He didn't know about all that, did he? Oh. So things got interesting with that dynamic, and I think the narcissist thought that I was like doing spell work on him, because he was definitely doing spell work on me. He thought I was doing spell work on him, that's not how I operate. I'm a person who I don't involve anybody else in my spirit work. It is me and God with my spirit work. That's how I operate. Anything outside of that, in my belief, is a thirsty mindset. It's a codependent mindset. It's a controlling mindset. You're trying to manipulate the situation mindset, okay? The type things that narcissists do. But there are spiritualists who can really get heavy into that and have an unbalanced energy. So know that I'm about the healthy mind first over here, okay? And as spirit talks to me, I'm going to communicate in a way that spirit tells me to. But like, that's not my thing. So but he always thought I was doing spell work. I just knew he felt it. I knew he felt like, yeah, she's doing something. Because I would always give him little tidbits of information, honey, that I knew. The narcissist would ghost me for long periods at a time. And at this point, especially towards the end, I would say the last 3 years of the relationship. The last 3 years of the relationship was when I just really started to feel just tired, disrespected. My eyes are open, but I'm still like in disbelief. I'm still trying to, pulling back in. I'm still blaming myself. I'm unhappy. I'm depressed. I'm not myself. I'm losing. Okay. I'm losing. I'm down when I'm with the narcissist, honey. But the crazy thing is the narcissist hung around me. It's like we were exchanging energies. We were exchanging circumstances. He come in leeching and taking off from me. And here he coming in, getting covered by my protecting and blessings because God trying to protect me from his foolishness. Spirit, whew. Let me try to be calm tonight, y'all. I'm already irritated because it's at the end of the day. I'm tired. I've had a long, crazy day too. But that's okay. I'm going to take this energy. I'm going to take all these messages and things that I'm seeing and feeling in these downloads, and I'm going to transmute this energy. And I'm going to transmute it into something positive by educating you, by feeding this love to you, this healing. We need to awaken from this bondage. Tangent. But anyway, I give the little narcissist like little hints and tidbits. Like I was saying, the last 3 years of the relationship were difficult. He would be ghosting me for long periods at a time. And at this point, like I'm over the point of, I've been through so much. I'm over the point of trying to be with somebody else, trying to date somebody else. Like I'm just trying to get my shit together. I'm already thinking of how I can pursue the goals that I want to pursue. And during this time, I'm in school while the narcissist ghosted me and shit. I'm leveling myself up. See, I've been planning. While he's sitting there, noom, thinking he can come back when he wanted to. But there came a point where I was sick and tired. And I should not have let myself get to that point of being sick and tired. But also I have to be gentle with myself because the narcissist went so hard to try to make me see something that wasn't there. He went so hard to try to mentally manipulate me because he was a covert. He was one of those that was faking Mr. Nice Guy, always smiling and hide behind jokes and acting like he somebody in the community, like he got respect and stuff. Just a whole fraud phony while smiling, doing all types of stuff behind my back. And I would catch glimpses of it. And some of it God protected me from until I was able to digest what was going on. God has been granting me answers and tidbits of information, which he will do for you too. So there's no need to seek any type of validation from the narcissist or chase or be hung up on a certain outcome of getting like answers. They will come and you got to be patient about that, because anytime you are hung up on those answers, that means that somewhere you were still hung up on that narcissist. Hear what I'm saying? He would come in and out or whatever. He'd come and he'd tell me, well, I got to go. I got to do something for such and such. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I just be like, just let him know, oh, I see shit for real. Oh, so I start describing him. Oh, that's the one that such and such, such and such. Oh, okay. And I'd be silent. And he'd be silent. Because it fucked the narcissist up, honey. And there were so many of those weird spiritual moments, and we communicated with each other in dreams. It was really like spiritual warfare. Like it was really like I felt all the demons and the heaviness of this man, and the longer that I was with this man, the more these demons amplified and started to manifest to a point to where God said to me, If you don't leave this narcissist ASAP right now, you're going to lose everything and you will never accomplish your goal. Once God told me that I would never accomplish my goal, I had already knew this. I didn't want to accept it, but I had to sit with it. I had to move for me. And ever since I left the narcissist, everything has been up. So yeah, he thought I was just stupid the whole time, but I would have to let him know. Or I had a dream last night. I saw your feet in muddy water, and, for my spiritual people, you know what that means when you start to see somebody's feet in muddy water, honey. I saw your feet in muddy water, and I saw you sitting on a bean bag. Just little stuff like that I would just see, that God would just, that's how God, randomly works with me anyway in spirit. But when God wants me to know something, when he wants and needs me to wake up, I get these things. And I truly do believe that he speaks to a lot of you in those ways as well. It might not be the same way. It might be through a dream. It might be through a gut feeling. It might be through, what he's saying just ain't making sense. Whatever it is, something is telling you. I'm going to tell you another thing this mofo used to do. He was very psychological with it, okay? Because he saw my energy. I'm an intelligent woman. I'm a well-spoken woman when I want to be. I know how to fit the mood. I know how to move in different situations. I'm no dummy. I was independent, fending for myself. He saw my energy and immediately sought to destroy it based off my past, based off the things that I confided in him about, which was a huge mistake. It was just like him getting more information. He was just like, ugh. Any information he could get, he was thirsty for it. While acting like he was being a listener, he was getting information. They're not concerned about what you're talking about. They're concerned about figuring out how they can use you. Just straight getting information out of me. Used it against it, play psychological tricks. And one of the things that it took me a while to pick it up, but I always felt like the energy was different, was weird. Anytime we went out to eat or went out somewhere, the energy was just weird. Especially if, I can't even say for a specific sex. It was all about it was different sides of the ego based off of who our server was or who we interacted with. Like, for instance, if we had a female server, he would always get around and just act like he was scared to talk, scared to order, he would just act real weird and look at him weird and, just make it seem as if I was a person that he had to walk on eggshells around through how he acted, through certain things that he would say. And it took me a while to catch on to that type shit. I'm telling you that these motherfuckers are slick. I'm sorry, y'all. I be cursing like a sailor sometimes, especially when I'm passionate about stuff. Okay. It's also a way for me to release energy. I'm going to try not to be too. But it was stuff like that he would do. Playing with my mind. With the gaslighting. He would triangulate me from the beginning. It's like when we would go certain places, it's always like, you had to know somebody there. And I started to think that it was weird. Like, oh, okay, your ex just happened to, oh, okay, I'm not tripping, but okay, this is weird. Flaunting me around, purposely triangulating me. All things that I saw in the beginning, but all things that I let his little smile and what I wanted to feel, the comfort that I thought I had, the emptiness, the codependency in me, believed his lies. So that's enough about me for now. I just wanted to tell y'all a little bit about how it worked with two spiritual people, honey. That was a hot mess. Okay, that was a hot mess. But let's get into your energy. Let's get into what the divine wants me to communicate to you all tonight. Okay. I'm going to pull from a few decks. Okay. I want to see what this narcissist is up to. I'm going to be using the Hex Hunters deck. One of my new faves. On point. We're going to see what type of trickery and things that they're up to. Ooh. They doing all types of shit. Hold on now. Hold on now. All right. I'm going to take all these. I'm going to take all these because a bunch of them been wanting to come out. So this may be for different groups of the collective. Take it how it resonate. Okay, do not make anything fit. Take it how it resonate. Mocking you spiritually. Spiritually jealous, belittling, disrespect, throwing your name in the mud, honey. Just talking all types of junk about you, saying that you crazy, saying you a slut, just trying to do the smear campaign that they do when they have lost the control, okay? Smear campaigning comes when, you know, the end of it. Maybe during no contact or y'all sort of back and forth in the middle. He knows that he's losing time. He knows that time is up, but you know, you still giving him tidbits, okay? This is someone that's trying to damage your name. But all of these, every single thing that I'm going to mention in here, and I don't even know what cards are up next. Everything that I'm going to mention here is not going to work because your character speaks for itself, and that's all you need to know. And you are divinely protected. Spirit candle burn. They called on their psychotic, weak ancestors to come against you. See, this is what I be talking about when I be talking about spiritual warfare. Not only is it spiritual warfare between you and the narcissist a lot of times it is spiritual warfare between the bloodlines. You better know something about your family, about your history, about your grandma, your great mama. I know some of us may have circumstances. I know some people may be adopted. I know some people may have lost their parents early. Maybe they don't know their mother or their father. I know that there are many circumstances. But any answers that God give you, even your family who may not be blood related, but are there for you and love you. A lot of times you resonate with that bloodline more than you would have with your natural one. Calling their weak ancestors to work up against you. This is what I'm talking about. This battle is deep. Because what you do affects the next generation. You're supposed to come out of all that negative energy. And this is random. You're supposed to come out of all that negative energy that your ancestors put upon you. This with the narcissist will wake you up. Weak. They're crazy. They're psycho. Okay? Psychotic spells don't work. If anything, they produce havoc. Okay? They get all types of karma. They be conjuring up and dealing with all types of spirit that they got to pay back. Psychotic people, manipulative people who do spell work are bonkers. Swept away. Sweeping magic. Someone may be purposely dusting stuff across your doorstep. For anyone that it resonates with. Some people are praying for your downfall. Just wishing bad luck upon you. Just wanting your feet to be stuck. Just want to stop and block your movement. That's what this broom represents. Blocking, sweeping up the feet, stopping you. Getting you distracted, hoping you trip and fall. The Hoover. Using the Hoover to try to get you to come back. Okay, that's a sweeping spell. Try to sweep you off your feet with that love bombing, with that weak love bombing. You'd have seen it all before. It's time to go. All of this weak ass magic, all of this weak magic, whether it's literal spells or just by manipulation and lies, that is the same thing. That is magic. Hoodoo rival. Someone sees you as threatening. Someone sees you and your energy as threatening. This is more the same. These cards, for me, I feel like I don't even have to read. Dapper fold spell. Folded petition. I mean, they're doing everything, okay? They're doing freezing spells, putting your name in a piece of paper in the freezer, just trying to block you, putting your name in a jar, burning candles, trying all types of spells and mixing concoctions, okay? Writing curses down about you and burning them into the atmosphere. They are doing all types of stuff. And if this is not for anyone who is dealing with someone spiritual or that would actually do that, and sometimes people you don't even know. You don't know. You might think that somebody ain't doing that type of stuff, but you will never know. Let me just tell you. All this is more of the same. They're trying everything. They're trying everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anytime I see the number 5, honey, in this type of context, they keep doing stuff over and over. The number 5, chaos. This is a chaotic person. They are chaotic. Everything about them is chaotic. Ain't nothing about them in order. Their mind ain't in order. Their finances ain't in order. Their health ain't in order. If they have children, they messing their children up. Chaos. They're trying anything. Okay? But none of it's going to work. And matter of fact, it's time to stop talking about the narcissist. It's time to talk about you. We're going to rebuke this energy. We're going to rebuke it with the oracle of the angels deck, honey. Let's move on to this. Let's see what the Most High wants to say. Crazy fool. All right, I'm pulling 4 cards, 4 representing balance in your foundation, okay? Now, this card, interesting. This card came up with my Monday morning mojo. My Monday mojo, honey. Power. You are powerful. You see, look how he holding that sword. Is that he? Look how he holding that sword like, dang. I didn't know there was this much power in this thing. It's sort of heavy. He look like he's struggling holding that power. That represents you and how you feel in love. You don't quite step into your powerful, but trust me, you are powerful. You are going to get adjusted to this type of power. God is going to show you your power, because a lot of times when you have dealt with a narcissist, you think that you are weak, and it is the exact opposite, honey. You are powerful. I feel the need to read the book also on these cards. I don't want to miss nothing. Power. Get used to that heavy light, honey. It's big. That big energy needs all types of space. Work out them arms so you can deal with that. As challenging as life may seem for you right now, trust that you have the power and strength to get through the present obstacles and reach a new chapter of greater peace and harmony that awaits you just around the corner. Try to keep a positive outlook and not be disheartened by recent events. You are about to tap into an enormous reservoir of power within you. That will help you navigate these tough times and come out stronger and wiser. That's what I'm talking about. You getting adjusted to the weight of this power. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Blessing. With this card, I feel like this is talking about you being a blessing. You were supposed to be a blessing to the narcissist to awaken them. And of course, you know, the narcissist never changes. They never change. You are the blessing. But at the end, you will be the lesson. But you can't be there while it happens. You are a blessing to this world. God needs you to not focus on this narcissist. God needs you to pour into yourself so that you can take the direction that you're meant to. You are abundant. Do you see all those branches just extending, just different arms of different covering through that sunlight? all types of growth and abundance. There are blessings surrounding you, all around you, all around you. For people who are honest enough and ain't haters, anytime your name is mentioned, it's spoke of highly. You are abundant. You are a blessing. You are a rare gem. You are a special force to be reckoned with. And you can overcome this. Let's go to the book on this. The light of God, the source of all creation, radiates throughout the universe, permeating everything in existence. That very same light that warms your skin on a sunny day exists inside your heart. And it connects you to everything in existence. Contemplate the significance of this for a moment and allow an awe-inspiring feeling of gratitude to flow over you. You are truly blessed. You are truly blessed. You know how to make something out of nothing. God comes through for you. You are protected. You are a blessing. God works through you. Last two cards. Oh, how beautiful and appropriate. We have releasing and we have releasing and initiation. Release. What do you need to release? Do you see the freedom that is being enjoyed? All those beautiful doves, all that light being freed. Honey, when you leave the wraps of the narcissist, all types of things start to happen. Increase. You feel better. You look better. Release. Release them. I know it's going to hurt. I know that you were afraid. But what else can you lose? There is nothing to gain here with this narcissist. Release. Release and surrender to God, because you are being initiated to the next step. Your boy earlier carrying that heavy sword with all that power. You are being initiated to a whole new level, but you got to pass this test first. Okay? If you can't release, you block your progress. This is about putting energy into you. This is about loving and supporting yourself. This is about seeking the loving energy that you truly deserve from all types of people in your life, from all the people that you deal with, all your relationships. Not saying all of them should be perfect, but not everyone in your life should be draining either. Release. You are being initiated. Let's go to the book on these two. Every stage in life is an initiation into a new, higher state of being. Through these constant progressive initiations, we gain access to the strengths that help us grow in love and wisdom. Welcome these evolutionary passages. See them as an opening that leads you to work on your innermost being so that you can forever be lifted up to the highest ideal, God. Releasing. I'm tired and I'm hungry. I ain't eat yet because I knew if I was to eat, honey, this video wasn't gonna happen. And a lot of times when you're channeling, it's best to channel on a light stomach. But releasing. When we hold on to feelings of anger, hurt, jealousy, resentment, we allow their negative energy to build up inside us, ensuring that pain we experience at some point in the past continues to cause suffering in the present moment. All right. This card signifies that it's time to release these feelings and be freed from the hurt you are essentially inflicting upon yourself by not letting go. You are hurting yourself, my love. Oh, that is beautiful. This is bittersweet. Okay. Dealing with the narcissist, breaking that attachment, the after effects of realizing everything that happened. You're going to start to learn things about this narcissist that's going to turn your stomach. You got to release it. You got to release it. It's not serving you. Your health is in your health is in danger. Potentially, your life is in danger, depending on the type of psychotic narcissist that you deal with. You know, a lot of psychopaths are narcissists. Not all narcissists are psychopaths, but all psychopaths are narcissists. And a lot of times, it's hard to tell which one because they play a dangerous game. You must let go because you don't know the depth of what you're dealing with. It's time to let go. It's time to be free. It's time to be safe. It's time to receive God's favor. You are being initiated. Beautiful cards. Beautiful cards. Whoever y'all are out here, y'all are beautiful. Y'all are rare. You are loved. God needs you. God needs you to be free. First for yourself, so that you can see what you're made of, so that you can see what you're capable of. All right. I feel the need to pull from my Rose Oracle. We getting deep into what's going on with you, okay? I want to get deep into it. The Rose Oracle deck to me speaks of a lot of generational curses. It's the type energy I get when I pull this deck. Type messages I receive. Strongholds, things that you need to let go, things that are working for you, things that are to come for you. What do you want the collective to know? Oh. All right, those fell. God is trying so hard to communicate with you. God needs you to open your eyes for somebody who is still stuck, for somebody who is still having hope, who is still feeling feelings of wanting to be with the narcissist, still loving the narcissist, okay? Once you realize, once you open your eyes and see what's been going on the whole time, that love may turn into a lot of things, okay? I'm here to tell you. I'm here to tell you. Ooh. Oh, Lord, don't get me crying. Don't get me crying. One thing y'all gonna learn about me, I cry a lot. I got the release, and when spirit talks to me, I feel emotion on a deep level. So I'll bust out in tears in a minute. Just like I was saying earlier about getting to know your people, God has brought this message before us again. So this is really important for somebody, for some of us in the collective. The grandmothers. Now, there's power in knowing about all things in your family. But, you know, there's something special in knowing about that connection of the maternal women, your grandmothers, their mothers, your mother. What were y'all similar struggles? What were y'all similar pains? What are the generational issues that you see your family dealing with? Learn about them. See how you resonate and connect with them. See how you are more alike than different. Because a lot of times when we come from hurt people, when we come from people who have traumatized us, even some of us may have narcissistic parents. We have to look at that and figure out more about us, because that's a connection into why we are the way we are. Look at your family history. Look at your aunties. Look at your mama. Look at your grandma. And if you have access, do so on both sides, so that you can see the types of things that have been holding your generation after generation back. She's so beautiful. The women on these cards are so beautiful. So beautiful. Look at that. They are so beautiful. Wisdom. Each generation affecting the next. They all have their hands on that energy, on that rock. They're all feeding off of it and adding to it. Okay? This is what you're doing for those after you, for fixing those wounds within your family. And I feel the need to go to this one next. These are some beautiful cards. After the grandmothers, the second bloom. A second chance is never too late. New possibilities. Don't get stuck on the fact of where you are. Don't get stuck on the fact that you made a mistake, that you feel silly, that you feel stupid. You were preyed upon. There is always another option in life. There is always the option that's better suited for you to be happy, for you to have peace. It is never too late. I don't care how many times you went back to that narcissist. This could be the last time. You have to decide and you have to take that action. Check out my video on how to properly go no contact, because it's necessary. Second chances. Okay, we're coming upon fall. Winter's going to be here soon. And everything around us is going to be dying. And for a lot of you who are going through this, who are planning, who are leaving a narcissist, this is going to be the coldest winter ever. But when I promise you, you are going to wake up anew, leading into this new card. When I promise you, you are going to wake up anew. Sophia, divine plan, wisdom, intelligence within, destiny. Destiny. With this card, I'm feeling that this whole experience was destined to happen to wake you up. God allowed it. He protected you through it, and he's going to protect you and lead you and guide you out of it. God has a plan for you. This is divine timing. Take heed to what God is saying to you. God has given us, the collective, all types of messages, no matter where you are as far as your end in this, your journey. He is giving us all messages. There's a plan. It doesn't stop here. And a lot of times when you have been broken down to the level that the narcissist leaves you in, or they think that they leave you in, it's like there's so many behaviors. There's so many things that are going to start to change in your life. There's so many people that you just going to stop dealing with because your spirit won't allow it, because you've dealt with that BS for so long with the narcissist. Your spirit rebukes it. And that's what's going to be happening for you, collective. I believe in you. I love you. You got this. There's a whole new life waiting for you. And there's a warning. If you go back to that narcissist, knowing full on that God has communicated with you, there will be a price to pay. And I don't like speaking negativity upon the collective at all. It just is what it is. Okay? It's just the way it has to be. Because you know the longer that you are with them, things just decline. You don't want to lose everything you have. You don't want to lose anything else. Your health, your life, nothing else dealing with this. Set yourself free. These are beautiful cards. All right, I'm going to go to one last deck. I'm tired. I'm tired and I'm hungry. I am hungry.
I beg your pardon? Feed me. I'm starving.
I'm going to draw from one of my older decks. Not that old, but it's one of my older ones all beat up. The African American Tarot deck. This is a little jewel. This is a little gem. That's a beautiful deck. Look at your boy there. That's you right there. That's you on the cover. Slaying demons, getting away from the narcissist, slaying their ego, protected with the elephant and the lion in front of it before your feet. You're protected. What else do you want the collective to know? All right. God is clear and concise tonight. God needs y'all to stop playing. God is clear and concise. All right. What else? Anything else? All right. Woo. All right. I'm glad I drew all those cards. Give me a moment to process all this, okay? I drew 10 cards. I felt the need to draw 10. This represents a complete cycle. This represents what you've gone through, some of the energies that you've been stuck in, what you've working through, and what's ahead. Okay. A lot of you are getting towards the end of a cycle, definitely. A lot of conflict. Okay. Keep in mind, I'm not your traditional reader. Okay, I read how I read. All these cards represent the narcissist. These three got 7, 8, 9. Okay. 7 of Swords. 8 of Swords. 9 of Swords. If you stay with the narcissist, this is what continues. Captivity. No progress. Knives all in your back. He behind you, controlling everything that you do. It's toxic. You can't win with him. This is endless with the narcissist. And this is what they do. This is just what they continue to do. This is a repetitive cycle of them playing with your mind. The swords represent playing with your mind, playing with your intelligence, gaslighting, betraying you, lying, stealing. All this is what the narcissist has been up to. Some of you may have been together for 10 years. Some of you may have been together 20 years. And the longer, the more hurtful it is, the harder it may be, the harder it may feel. But you can't win here. All this backstabbing energy up in your mental space is not good for you. It's not good for your body. Think of all the things that I've said prior. What are we talking about here? I'll save those two for last. All right, some of you have lost a lot of money dealing with this narcissist. Some of you have lost a lot of money dealing with this narcissist. Just charging stuff to their accounts, just leaving you holding the bag with the bills and the responsibilities, just being tired. Lack of support. All the more reasons this narcissist has been affecting your money. Draining from you purposely. Using that as a way to slow you down. Using money as a way to control you. I'm hearing foreclosure. I'm so sorry. Outside children that you've loved and accepted. Just all types of... Just plotting, just trying to stop you, just trying to block you, trying to get you to take care of their responsibilities. Let's move into more of your energy, which is what the end of the cycle, okay? All of these cards were the sweetening work, the manipulation of the mind, the getting inside your head, the building that cycle and being able to siphon you being able to be that dependable supply, that supply that's always going to be there. The supply that has the most benefits, home, food. You always going to be there. But you get disrespected. You're moving out of this. You're waking up. You see them for exactly who they are. And you're going to be working on your stability. And that black cat at her feet, that's luck, honey. That's divine protection. That's as soon as you make that move. As soon as you make that move, it's going to be like automatic shift. And I'm not saying that things are going to happen overnight, but there are going to be times when God is going to blow your mind. You're going to be like, wow, God. Thank you, God. I didn't think I could make it, God. You're going to have support out of nowhere. Financial support. Peer support. People who listen. People who listen. People who value you. You're going to be able to heal and get through this. You're going to have the support that you need and depend on God. Don't worry about that narcissist. Judgment for that food shall come. You ain't even got to worry about it. Judgment shall come. And this is what's coming for you at the end of this cycle. The sun. Happiness. Feeling free and like a child again, honey, because you just them being renewed. This is the type of experience that will really shake your world up. You can either, two things I see happen a lot of times when it comes to this narcissist, it's gonna go two ways. It's gonna go, that person is gonna stay. They're gonna be hooked. They're gonna be addicted forever. They forever become addicted in pain. It starts to show through their body, their skin. They may become overweight or underweight, depressed, chasing that narcissist, losing everything, down on the inside, being a totally unrecognizable person. Or the person who chooses to leave and free themselves. Trust yourself. Know that you're valuable. Know that your desires, you should have them. You're entitled. You should value how you feel, your emotions, your boundaries, establishing those, becoming stronger, being renewed in the spirit. God will renew you after this, honey, and nothing feels greater. I'm living proof. That's why I'm here today talking about you, because doing just the type of life that I've had, not only dealing with the narcissist, I've gone through many, many battles in my life. And the renewal and restoration of God has me here today doing this, because people need to wake up. Because there need to be more healed souls out here, so that you can attract the type of life and do the things that you want to do. Not what someone else has you in a box, stuck in a trauma bond doing. Family, I got to go on that. I'm tired. My mouth done got dry. I'm hungry. It's almost, oh yeah, it's about my bedtime too. But I don't regret any of it. I really had to get that off my chest. And I really hope that you found something valuable, that you learned something. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell me a little bit about you, what you're going through. Let me know if these messages resonate. Let me know some of the things that you were struggling with, so I can help make videos that help you, okay? Help me to get through this algorithm. Help me to get my message out. Please interact. Thank you if you found this valuable. I am Latasha. The name of my platform is Claire's Revival. I am your certified self-revival and master spirit coach. On my channel, we focus on reviving the spirit after domestic abuse and sex trauma specifically. I talk all things healing, all things reprogramming the mind, all boundaries, building new mindsets, how to change your life, how to get over anxiety and trauma. That's what I'm about. If you can benefit from that, please join me, family. I love you. I am out. Keep your head up. And remember, you got this, honey. You are divinely protected, and it is destined for you to be free and to get your renewal. I'm out.